And last but not least, we saw Sarah. Hey guys, it's Naja Reviews back with another video. Today we're going to be discussing season 2 episode 3 of From, and I love the show. I've been anticipating it all week and it finally came, so I stayed up until 3 a.m. watching it. It was a great episode. I think I was looking for a little bit more action, but it was still so good. It starts out with Boyd talking to his son. His son is a little bit pissed because he wanted answers. You know, his wife has been going crazy and, you know, he's starting to see a difference in her. So now he's like, I guess he's kind of blaming the father. But you know, his dad doesn't have all the answers. He doesn't know why they're there. By the way, I wouldn't have been able to talk to my dad that way or my mom because, you know, I would have gotten in a lot of trouble. But he didn't believe that he came out of a tree. You know, I'm just thinking, you know, there are monsters there. I would believe he came out of a tree. So next scene, him and Kenny run into this girl with a thing stuck in her head. At that moment, I was thinking these monsters have showed us that they have a sick sense of humor and they just left her there. And then I was planning out ways to get her out of that situation. I was like, well, you could cut the back and then cut the front. I don't know. Or move her slowly. I didn't know, but you know, I think we all knew at the end of the day what was gonna have to happen. And closer to the end of the episode, you guys saw, they had to pull it out of her head. Someone suggested that they should shoot her in the head, and I thought that would have been a better idea because then she wouldn't have felt, you know, the pain of someone pulling it out of her brain. But you know, it's on them. That's what they wanted to do. So that's a terrible way to die. Come on, let's face it. It would have been better if they had just went around the tree. You know where the tree was like, go this way, like take her out that way so she won't have to suffer. But they decided not to do that. So anyways, next scene. So I said in my last video, I wonder if we're gonna start getting answers, and I'm not sure. Were we getting answers? Because they've been applying a lot of they all could be dreaming. I just don't want it to be that. I don't want them all to be in a dream. You know, I kind of wanted it to be they're in another dimension. Maybe I watched too much Marvel, but I wanted something like that. So I don't know if they're giving hints or are they just giving us a little something to question more. Is it a dream? Are they in a different world? Did they get sucked into some other dimension? Who knows? But they have been implying a lot about the dream. But you know, I'm gonna keep watching because I love the show. There was a scene with the new young man, the one that was seeing the visions with the crow and he could play Forest Whitaker's biopic, by the way. Side note. He really could. So of course I have to discuss the 2 children that kept being shown with their hair is missing and they look like they're sick. They're monsters, but I don't know what that's about. Are they gonna turn into like where everyone can see them, or is it just another way that world is taunting them? I believe they're just taunting everybody and they're enjoying it. I don't know who would get a thrill out of that, but you know, it makes me wonder, you know, what are they gonna, is everyone gonna start seeing visions, or is it something because she went into the cave, is she seeing visions? And of course the little boy is seeing the rocks that she saw in the cave, which was super creepy. The boy is starting to like give the same kind of vibes as Victor, like in a younger form. I know he's not Victor, but he says things creepy just like Victor. So it makes me wonder, is he gonna be there for a long time? And then is he gonna be like Victor, like have been there so long that you're going crazy, you know? So we did see the 2 kids and they were creepy. They're not as scary as the older monsters, of course, but they look worse. And I'm just really curious who else is gonna start seeing these monsters and what does it mean, you know? These are more questions I have each week, so I can't wait till we start getting some answers. I've been watching From and Yellow Jackets, but From is my favorite, so I've been reviewing that. And last but not least, we saw Sarah. She was there in that bunker. I don't know what to call it, but you gotta go down the stairs to get into it. She was there and she's like, hi. You know, like, how is she eating down there? You know, so many questions. So like, is she turning into a monster? Because where's she been getting her food from? How long has she been down there? Why does she look kind of like crazy eyes? So I'm glad they made her appear because I just kept wondering, where is she? What happened to her? I actually started wondering if they took her off the show because it just didn't show any sign of her, but it was something I just assumed that they would show her because I like that element of surprise, you know, like, oh, there's Sarah. But why are you here? What have you been doing? Are you gonna be trying to kill anybody else this episode, you know? Well, it was a great episode. I'm just anticipating like the season. This is one of the few shows that I have no idea where they're gonna go with this. I never watched Lost. I started trying to binge it, but it was a little bit slow and the graphics were older, so I just wasn't really, I didn't really finish it, to be honest. I've never seen a show like this where people just disappear and then what is the reason behind it? So could it be a dream? And I often think, this is something I've thought about like even before the show. Have you ever been dreaming and you're aware that you just went to sleep, but in the midst of the dream, you start to go along with the story. So you don't question, in your dreams, you don't question like, where am I? Who are these people? Anything in your dream, you just go along with it. So that's always made me question life, because I'm like, how do we know we never just picked up and just like started a new life? Because I believe we would just adapt into our new life and not even question it, because that's what I do in my dream. Not to get sidetracked, but it could be very well they could be dreaming, but I don't know where they're gonna go with this. So it's such a great show. Boyd and Victor, all great actor. Can't wait for the next episode. Please comment, give this video a like. To be honest, I would love to like talk to people in the comments. Let me know what you think. I always respond to everything, and I do this just for fun. So anybody wants to give me any feedback, if anybody wants to give me any predictions, and maybe something I haven't thought about, and maybe I'll mention it in my next video. Yeah, I definitely have a TV addiction. So I'm like, why not talk about it? This is what I do in my free time. I'll talk to my family and my friends. They've always had me watching like sci-fi and action, so I dissect the episodes, and I'm one of those people, like after the show's over, I have to watch videos breaking down the episode. Let me know if you want to see more. It's really nice to meet you guys, and I'm even getting a new camera soon, so have a great day. Please like, comment, subscribe.